The gravel, and away he goes, but he's going to need, of course, a pit stop.
So you can see the damage there to the front wing. Lewis Hamilton, who has had, what, 50 consecutive points finishes, and we're going to get a safety car now, because that's Valtteri Bottas and George Russell, who are out of this race, and they look like they've had a big coming together as well. Run straight into Bottas.
You can hear the you could hear the engine revs go up. Massive impact. Once again, we're seeing the integrity of the front of the chassis.
What the fuck was he doing? Honestly, is he a fucking prick or what?
Around this 3.7 miles track, and it's a 35.4 in the first sector, and Lewis Hamilton, we've got Yuki Tsunoda and a red flag. So Yuki Tsunoda and also Carlos Sainz, they must have had a coming together. That's it for qualifying. Charles Leclerc, whose crash in Monaco last time out brought an abrupt end to qualifying and saw him on pole, will see himself on pole for a second race running. This time it's not his crash, it's his teammate who's involved with Yuki Tsunoda.
Referencing, and he needs to do it in a specific place so that they can compare it to yesterday, and he messed up because he did it in the wrong place.
Got a yellow flag out there, and that is the reason we have a Haas into the barriers. Valtteri Bottas has just gone quickest with a 1:17.0, but as you can see, Mick Schumacher against the barriers, and now a red flag as well.
And that's important, but that was really scruffy because he had a big moment already 2 corners prior to that.
Yeah.
And then the tires get dirty, then another oversteer in that easy flat left-hander.
In Monaco, I suspect he's just lost the rear end a little bit here. Top section of the track, we're approaching turn 11.
That was very scruffy. That was a big one, huh? Hope he's okay with that, but looks fine.
Are you okay, Mick? Oh, I'm okay.
Yeah, bit winded.
So first of all, he's fine, that's important, but...
He's feeling a loss of power now.
I wonder if that's clipping.
Oh no, and that is an accident, and it is Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin. And as I said, here in Baku, you are only a few centimetres away from a big accident, and Lance Stroll, who might well have been coming into the pits, the only driver who hadn't pitted in this race so far, has left a huge amount of debris on the track, and a safety car, you would imagine, is inevitable at this. Hadn't pitted so far, 30 laps into this race. Oh, that's an impact, isn't it?
Of course, what we don't know if it was debris, whether it was a puncture.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Whoa, red flag, red flag.
Cover that.
Just get me out of this place on the track. I got a puncture.
Copy that.
Something. Flag.
Cover that.
Just get me
Red
out of
flag.
this place on the track.
Red flags, please. Quickly, Andy.
Young driver. It is meant to be a young driver test, and Fernando, whilst he was 93 when he came into the young driver test, he hadn't actually raced for a couple of years. Oh dear, that's Kimi Räikkönen against the barrier, and that looks like a hefty impact at turn 14.
Quite a bit of damage for what was, when you were riding on board, it seemed quite a tame, gentle little spin, but because obviously it's a corner, a bit like a street circuit really in that part, where the barrier is so close to it, because we've got the marina just the other side of the circuit. There's no room for error, as Kimi unfortunately found out.
Yeah, let's do it, sir.
Copy.
Let's switch off the gun.
Yeah, full switch off, please. You okay?
Race control, Lando Norris will have to stay out there. When will we see the others out on track? Everybody now in that top 10 has come out onto the circuit.
Yeah, you have to keep these wets, the minimum pressures.
Two.
Yeah, Lando says a bit of aquaplaning, but it didn't stop him going for it. But what it did, it just sort of moved into a bit of an oversteer, and as he corrected it, it suddenly, the front tyre bit, and he had a too much steering lock on at that moment, trying to correct the slide, and it just took a big left turn. And whilst that looks spectacular, the good news is that the energy dissipated.
Yeah. This lap, only 3/10 Verstappen quicker through the middle sector than Hamilton. Oh, and who's had a tussle and a tangle? It's the Alpine of Esteban Ocon, and it's the Aston Martin of Sebastian Vettel. Down at turn 1, Giovinazzi goes through and up into 12th.
Important though for the race, he's going to have to need a front wing, isn't he? By the looks of it, doesn't look.
We can see what happened. Ocon is ahead, going into the braking zone, and Vettel looking up. Can't do anything to stop going into the rear.
Okay, front wing damage. Why did he have to change line? I'll lock up if he changes line.
No, he didn't, Seb. He just...
Couple of tenths. Hamilton comes out onto the racetrack now, and is he going to be ahead of Lando Norris? That's the big key. No, he's not. And there's Max Verstappen right behind Hamilton into the first chicane. Once again, it's wheel to wheel. Hamilton and Verstappen, and this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out, and they are both out as Hamilton came from his pit stop, rejoined the racetrack. Lando Norris was ahead, and in their desperation to stay ahead and to get ahead, the two championship protagonists have taken each other out of the Italian Grand Prix.
It was fair enough to go around the outside. Lewis can't cross over until the white line finishes. See, Max's car hit the rollover hoop of Lewis's car.
Yeah.
That's where the damage has come from.
He hits the sausage curb as well. That's what throws him back into the path of Lewis and then up into the air when his car makes contact with the Mercedes.
That's Verstappen with you now, and Norris.
We'll see. You know, it might be prudent to go out first rather than...
Right, we've got a red flag, and I think Charles Leclerc might have hit the wall down towards... Oh, and he has. And he looks like he's gone in quite hard. Down at turn 12.
12, that's it.
The marshals... He's getting out of the car.
Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you okay?
Fuck. Yeah, I am. Sorry, guys.